guys, it's Lauren Delgado, food reporter with the Orlando Sentinel. So it's really hard to navigate the holiday food table and figure out which foods are naughty and which ones are nice. But I think I have someone in the test kitchen today that's gonna help us figure that out. Hooray!
Oh, did you want me to say something?
No. All right, so I have Gary Appelsies from the YMCA with us. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it. So, Gary, let's have some real talk, okay?
Okay.
So, what holiday dish or ingredient gets you every time?
In a bad way?
Yeah.
I always go for the chocolate.
Yeah.
I have to go for the chocolate.
How do you try and stay away from the chocolate? What advice can you give us?
Try to have a little something before you go to that holiday party. Try to have a little salad or something at home before you go. That'll kind of start to fill you up a little bit. Go for the water. Drink some water, sparkling soda, unsweetened iced teas, anything like that, just to kind of fill you up and have a good time, but you can still eat, right? Take a small plate, fill up that small plate. The more you have on it, it's gonna look more full. Have the cheeses, have the hummus, have the dip and some of the vegetables and all that kind of stuff. And then when you get to the dessert point, have a little piece. Share it with somebody. So, you know, the holidays are all about having fun and a good time, but we want to be healthy too. So in order to be healthy, we just want to share it with the ones we love. Don't go crazy with it. You know, some of us go back for thirds, fourths, and fifths. I can be guilty of that sometimes too, but you know, have a good time with it. Use the holidays to cheat a little bit, and it is your treat time, right? So I always tell people, have that treat once in a while. So if you have a good treat 2, 3, 4 times a year, that's more than enough. So use the holidays as one of those treat times and enjoy it.
So something smells fantastic over here. What are you making for us today?
This is one of my favorite dishes around Christmas time. Most people make, you know, other kinds of soups. I like mushroom soup for whatever reason. And this is a really healthy dish. This can be vegan, this can be vegetarian. We're making it in a vegetarian way today. But if you wanted to make it vegan, you could leave the cheese out of it.
Oh wow, that's so good.
Mushroom soup is filling. It's really flavorful. Mushrooms, it's a great time of year for mushrooms. It's just, you know, I grew up in New York and those winter flavors and really that warmth of it. And it's different. It's low calorie. Many people don't know mushrooms are high in potassium. They're also high in vitamin D, so they're kind of healthy for you.
You said that you have experimented on this recipe. How many times have you gone through to find this perfect mushroom soup?
I've been making this recipe for many years, and I think I finally perfected it. It's funny, I had to come to Florida to finally perfect this recipe. I use porcini mushrooms that are dehydrated, and then I reconstitute them, and I use that liquid that I reconstituted them in as part of the broth. So we have that. I add in some vegetable broth, some thyme, garlic, red onion. I've tried it with shallots and white onion. Nothing ever seems to work right, but the red onion just seems to add the right amount of balance in that flavor. Not a lot of salt. You know, I try to keep that to a minimum, so I use lots of fresh herbs and spices to flavor my food.